Week 12 Sunday is in the books. You know what that means. We go around the horn here and take big takeaways from the week. Quiet Storm, I always start with you, and that's not going to change.
You know, it was not pretty for the Arizona Cardinals, but they taught us today that they can win games ugly, too. It's not just big offensive outputs. 19-13 win over the 49ers, who played very well on defense at stretches and overcame a lot of bad penalties. But the Cardinals, who could not get on track all day, put it together at the end with a 14-play, 85-yard drive, choose 8 minutes off the clock, their longest drive of the year. They can do it in more ways than one.
That's good for the Cardinals. The Steelers are a little bit different. They lost a shootout today. They might be the NFL's best offense when they're going, but they're not a shoe-in for the wild card because they've got the surging Colts, the Bengals, and the Broncos.
Give the Colts some credit.
In the next 3 weeks, and Ben Roethlisberger has to get tested for a concussion. They don't know what his status is going to be. So the next 3 games are going to be crucial for the Steelers.
That Big Ben concussion disappearance is directly tied to Case Keenum. Everything is Jeff Fisher's fault in the end. Hot take.
That checks out.
My big takeaway is that Fitzmagic has saved the Jets from a free fall. They seem to be disappearing from the AFC Wildcard race. I was very upset personally, but here comes Fitzmagic against Greg's QB index. He says, no, I still got it. 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, 119 passer rating, look really good. And listen, Fitzpatrick is not the best quarterback in the world, but when he plays at this level, the Jets kind of look like the Jets of old.
So you think this was his performance was directly a shot at me?
That's how I read it, yes.
That's weird. My big takeaway is that the Chiefs are going to make the playoffs. This win over the Bills, and there's no way we could get a playoff prediction wrong about these Chiefs when we said their season was over at 1-5. I think this was the key game in terms of the AFC race, and the fact that they were down 10 points and down Justin Houston, and they come back to beat the Bills.
So according to you guys, we're getting Alex Smith and Ryan Fitzpatrick in the AFC playoffs.
They're not against each other.
Well,
they're both going to be out there
This is exciting news for fans of the game.
We might get one of them.
Wait, Alex Smith, he's played some pretty nice playoff games, if you recall, with 2 different franchises.
Yeah, I could do without it.
And you never sleep on magic. Fitzmagic, that is.
I'll sleep a lot.
Check out the Around the NFL podcast 3 times a week.